Hi, everyone. I am excited to announce that we have the breakout rooms available now in Google Meet. So I'm going to show you how they work, and then you'll be able to try it on your own in your classroom. So up where we see the people, the chat bar, and then this little shapes icon, that is the new icon for Google Meet breakout rooms. I'm so excited here. We've been waiting a long time. So as soon as I click on this, it's going to explain why breakout rooms are important, which I'm sure we all agree on. And then you can go ahead and click on that. And then you will automatically have 2 rooms set up. And I can adjust that to be as many rooms as I want. So maybe 3 rooms. You can shuffle students so that it just automatically puts people in groups. So this might be useful if you're like, okay, quickly turn and talk. Boom, there's 3 rooms. People just go to them. Or if you want to be more strategic of your placement, you could leave it. I'm going to do the example with 2. I'll leave myself in the main room, and then I could adjust breakout room 1 or 2, the students, and maybe switch them around and say, okay, this student will go here, and then these other 2 I want to talk. And then you can also change the name. So let's say that we're going to talk about the weather in this one, so I title it weather. And we're going to talk about the weekend in this one, so I could title it weekend. You can name those as you wish, and adjust people. Or you can just do the simple shuffle until you find a group that you're happy with. All right, so this is all set up. Once you are ready to push students into the rooms, you click create. So what's going to happen is 7A, 7B student, 5A student, 5B student will be pushed, and then this student and that student will be pushed into the other breakout room. I've left myself in this main breakout room, so we can just see what happens. I'm going to say create. It's pushing everyone to their rooms. Now the students get a message that says join breakout room. You're joining the name of the breakout room, and you have to click join in order to join. So I have these screens behind me, so I'm just going to go ahead and click join in all of these so I can see how that works. Sorry, I'm leaving just a second. Okay. And now the students are leaving and joining these breakout rooms. I can see that they're loading because I'm staying in this main room myself as the facilitator. Just need to push join one more time. 4 meets on this other screen is proving intense for the computer. Now you can see that all the students have left the main group. They're in their breakout rooms. Okay, so these are shaded out until they actually arrive. There's 1 student already in that one. Okay, and they're still loading in the others. Now, nobody's in here with me. And what I can do now is I can bop around to the different rooms. This does not open all the different tabs. I just click join this group. It will have me leave the main room, and I join this breakout room. So I can go and observe these students and listen in on their conversation and see what they're doing. And then I could click on the other group and join that group. So up here, you see that this indicates that this is a breakout room, this little icon here. And if I wanted to go back and to leave this room, I would be pushed back into the main room. So let's look at that. I'm leaving this room. I'm being popped back into the main room. And maybe now it's time for my students to be done talking, and I want to bring everybody back in. To do that, I would say end these breakout rooms. Okay, they're still in there. There's this end button. Now, before I do that, I just want to tell you that one feature that I was thinking, oh, maybe this would come, was maybe from the main room, I could broadcast to all rooms, either my voice or my voice and video. That is not a feature. So if you're looking for that, it doesn't do that. And the chat to all also doesn't do that. So when you go to those different rooms, you could chat with them. When I'm in my chat box here, if I just say this is a test, it actually does not go to the breakout room chat box. It's just in the main room. Okay. Once I go back to the breakout rooms and I say end breakouts, I get this message, and then students get a message on their screen that says, you are returning to the main room. And the only option they have is to click on return. So after they accept the return, then they will all be forced back into the main room. Okay, so we can see my students that are coming from the weather and the weekend group back into my main room. And so that is breakouts. Hopefully you can give this a try, and that will be awesome. I'm so glad we have this. We don't have to have any more Google Docs created to do this ourselves. So those are the features. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. As you can see, we have the chat. You can turn the chat bar on and off. If you haven't been in some of these updates, you can blur your own background. You can open a Jamboard right away. So those are some of the features that are already updates. And the other one is over here in this little host controls. If you want to turn off other people sharing their screens. Okay. So that is it. And yeah, looking forward to hearing what you guys think.